I've tried Boudoir before, and honestly, it was rough. I rushed it, I undercharged, and I walked away wondering if I should ever touch the genre again. This time, I wanted to face that fear head on and try to do it with a better approach. Why coming back to Boudoir means slowing down, planning a little bit better, and teaming up with someone that I trust. The promise of this video is a smarter, intentional reboot to build and overcome past mistakes and test if Boudoir can feel comfortable and sustainable. Hi, my name is Chris Hartman. I am a high school teacher and a photographer based out of Regina, Saskatchewan. The first time I tried Boudoir photography, I tried it with a friend of mine, a makeup artist named Abby. And we rented an Airbnb and we tried to get 6 to 8 people to come in, get their makeup done, and shoot a short 1-hour window of Boudoir. Now, I had about 5 or 6 people that signed up for it, and luckily enough, it was kind of a referral from friends and family that said, hey, you should try this out. The cost of the Airbnb was far more than I was bringing in, and that was poor planning on my part. But also at the same idea, I wasn't sure, well, I've never done this before, so who is gonna pay to take photos in their underwear with somebody who doesn't have any experience? And therefore, I went with, I think $100 was my fee. Now, I've been toying this idea around. I really enjoyed the shoot when I was shooting. I would say from a business perspective, it wasn't the best plan of attack or the best experiment. But I have a friend of mine that is also a photographer, and her name is Emily, and we have gone back and forth over whether or not we should get into the genre because we both genuinely enjoy it. And I thought that maybe if we did something together, there would be a little bit of a buffer and a little bit of a safety net with working in numbers and trying to reboot this idea of being in the boudoir genre. So one area of concern that I have as a male high school teacher who primarily works with female students, and a lot of times in my day job, we do photo shoots for the projects that they work on. So I'm a little bit wary to get into this genre where I work with young women and I hope to be photographing young women in a totally different aspect. On one side, I would say there's always that fear that some parent might say something about my extracurricular activities. But on the other side, I think I'm very confident in my professional demeanor and manner that I am never putting myself into a bad situation. I have very good professional practices to where I believe that I get my clients warmed up to an area where they feel comfortable. I feel confident in my professionalism with Boudoir because I treat it the same way as I would treat any other type of photography, whether high school grad or family photos. I'm always professional in that setting, so it doesn't really bother me. So here's our idea of how to broach this topic of entering the world of Boudoir. And let us know, or let me know in the comments below whether or not I'm totally out to lunch on this approach. So Emily and I are gonna team up and we're gonna offer 1 hour of boudoir photography with makeup, because our friend Abby is gonna join us. And the difference is that you're gonna get 2 photographers. So for half an hour, you're gonna get Emily shooting in natural light. And then for the other half hour, you're gonna get a completely different look with me with gelled light. So a kind of a different vibe for both sets of photos. Now, we didn't really have a place to do this. I didn't want to go with an Airbnb that we haven't seen. So we rented a studio for 1 hour. And this is the studio that we plan on doing this shoot in. So we rented it for 1 hour. We put a call out on Instagram saying that we are looking for 2 models who would be interested in doing boudoir photography, but the images that we took would have to be shown on the internet as a promotional video or reel or post. 2 models volunteered, one being Kaden, and she had no experience in modeling. a young girl, probably about 23 years old, and the other Autumn, who had shot Boudoir before, had lots of modeling experience, and was a friend of Emily's. So she said, yeah, sure, let's do this. So during the shoot, I wanted to get my timing down so I could move lights around, get the instruction of showing the girls how to pose or what to look for, and being able to get enough photos in a half an hour. Then we switched. Now, I will admit that I had Caden at the first half hour, and she was really easy to work with, but there was some coaching there. In the second half hour, which didn't record because my camera ran out of space, I had Autumn, and Autumn was very comfortable modeling, so the shots went quite a bit quicker with her, but I know that that wouldn't be a normal situation. In the end, here are some of the results that we got, both Emily's natural light photos and my gelled light. And we're gonna package together, and hopefully we're gonna get it ready for a Valentine's Day shoot in the new year. Now, this was a very simple shoot. It only lasted an hour. The girls were both happy with the photos that they got. The nervous part about it is, will people pay for this? Will people pay for this? Do they feel comfortable with two photographers? Is that too much? Are we offering too much? Will people pay for a male photographer who doesn't have a whole lot of experience? These are all the things that I'm a little bit nervous about. I think the photos turned out really well, and I was happy with the photo shoot altogether, but I'm still a little bit concerned about what the future holds. Let me know if you have similar fears to mine of being a male photographer in a female-dominated genre. That's all I really have for this week. I just want to share with you some of my past boudoir photos, my current boudoir photos, and really an honest conversation about going forward in this genre and this niche. Thanks a lot. If this is the first time here, my name is Chris Hartman. I'm a Regina-based photographer. I'm also a high school teacher, and I'm just trying to be honest and share my growth in the photography world. Have a great week.